Hi everyone, it's Rachel with Rachel's Super Cute Creations, and I am here today to show you these fabric embellishment pieces for your junk journal. You can see I made quite a few little embellishments in here that go along with the junk journals. And so we're going to just go ahead and dig in today. So the first thing that you need to do is find some muslin or some cotton. And I like the torn look. So I like to just go ahead and snip the fabric and just tear it. So this is just a scrap piece of muslin that I had in my stash. Okay, and then from there, hello, anyone who's on, please feel free to leave me a message and I'll answer questions as we go. So I like to just tear this. One of my favorite inks to use is Tim Holtz Distress ink. I either use Vintage Photo or Tea Dye. Vintage Photo is a little bit darker, but I also like to use Memento. So we're going to start by stamping in black ink first. So you're going to go ahead, just place your stamp over the fabric, press down, and pull straight up. And you end up with this gorgeous image. So we're going to stamp a few more of these, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to some more embellishments. If you want a little lighter look, you can double stamp it. All right. So I hope everybody is having a great night. As I said, I'm Rachel with Super Cute Creations. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I am getting ready to launch a new collection of junk journal kits. And so these little embellishments that I'm making are included in my kit, as well as lots of other things. So if you haven't checked out my video on my kit, please do so. I see we have 2 people who are joining me. I would love if you leave me a message so I can say hello. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to use the Vintage Photo so you can see what the brown looks like. It has a little more vintage look. This stamp here is a Tim Holtz collection stamp. It's postage due. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to take this fabric and I'm going to rip it and make a little bit bigger embellishment now. All right. You can, if you have pinking shears, fabric pinking shears, you can pinking shear it. I don't have any, but I do like the frayed look. So, okay. So I'm going to use this little bird. This is Stamps Anonymous Tim Holtz collection. And I think he'll be really cute on here. Isn't that adorable? So these can be used not only in your junk journals, but they can be used on cards. You can use them on your scrapbook pages. If you're a scrapbooker, you can pretty much use them on anything that needs an embellishment. So the selvage edge of the fabric, if I wanted to leave that, I could. But also, if you want to fray something, just pull the strings a little bit more if you want more of a frayed look. So on this one, we're going to give it just a little more vintage look than the other ones. And I'm just using my fingernails to pull these threads. And I just want to make sure that I leave lots and lots of fraying. I see a few more people have joined us. Welcome. Thank you for watching my video tonight. We're doing fabric embellishments for junk journals, but also you can use these in scrapbook pages. You can use them on cards. Okay, so you can see here, whoops, that I've just frayed the edges a little bit more. I'm going to take this stamp. It's one of my favorites. It's an old typewriter by Stampabilities, and I'm going to ink it up. And I'm sure most of you know this little trick. Whoops. But if you take it and blow hot air on your stamp, it will make it better. So I just put a little bit of hot air on it, especially the ones that are detailed. And look how gorgeous that is. So you can see here, it left this little line. That line is from this little string that was in here. See that? But I'm okay with that. We'll go ahead and do another one, and we'll make sure that it doesn't have that thread back there. But you can also get different images by having those threads on there. If anybody has any questions, hello from Canada, Christine's Creations. Hello, thank you for watching. I'm in Michigan in the United States, but I appreciate you watching from Canada. Anybody else out there want to share where they're from this evening? And I apologize, my fingers are blue. I was dyeing paper today, and I got a hole in my glove, and now I have some blue fingers. All right, so there we go. So they both look great. Let's see, Leslie, hello from California. Glad you were able to join me today. All right. So, so we have a few of these. Let's see. Let's make a couple of nests, and then we'll go ahead and get started on making other embellishments. I can show you how to layer them. The great thing about fabric is you can layer it with paper or with more fabric. So depending on what you want to do. All right. This is another one of my favorite stamps. It's by Inkadinkadoo, and I got it at Hobby Lobby. And it is a nest with these gorgeous eggs. Making sure this time I don't have any threads underneath there. All right, so I have Canada, I have California. Anybody else want to share where they're from? Look at that gorgeous nest. Okay, so I'm going to put these away for a minute, and let's kind of talk about what we want to make. So if we take a look at what I've already done, on this one I just put some fabric and some lace and made this little flip, and it allows for you to tuck items in there. So that's one way to make an embellishment. This one right here, I just added to the corner of my pocket. So here I just added a little bit of lace, but this is actually all fabric. So this one was paper, this one is fabric, and this is a fabric pocket. So this is definitely a page. And then I'm starting a traveler's notebook with some fabric on the front. But I kind of want to show you, get this traveler's notebook out here. If I wanted to decorate a page, And I really love this. I think that this is cute, has a lot of character to it. I love old vintage typewriters. Let's see. Sherry is from Michigan. Hi, Sherry. Glad to have another Michigander. I'm in Midland, Michigan. Okay. So I want to add this. The cool thing about these fabric pieces is you can just put them on and they can flip up and you can journal right underneath them. But it's kind of hard to see on this already tea-stained page. So I just grabbed some other fabric pieces and we could layer it like this. If we wanted to, we could make a little embellishment, which is kind of nice. Or we could get some paper. Oh, I kind of like this might be kind of pretty. Let's try this. What do you think? From the UP in Chicago. Hi, Patty from Chicago. So this one we could attach and we can make a flip this way. And we could just create a full embellishment. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So because I don't have pinking shears, I'm just taking this pinking edge off. All right, let's see here. All right, so in order for me to do this straight, I'm not as good with scissors. I'm just gonna, all right, there we go. And I'm gonna go about that far. Perfect. All right. Now, to glue this down, you can use pretty much whatever you want. I like to use Eileen's tacky glue. So you do have to be careful though, because it will come through your fabric. So you don't want to make these embellishments and then close your book. All right. So I don't want to go to the edge because I want it to stick up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put that down. All right, there we go. Now, if I wanted, I could cut a V, which I think I'm going to do, make this little banner shape. And remember, don't throw away any fabric pieces or any of your paper pieces because it's amazing what you can do with a little bit of fabric or a little bit of paper or a little bit of lace. Isn't that cute, everyone? So I can attach that now. I can do it one of two ways. I can staple it in my book if I wanted to. I can glue it in the top. And now I've got this little flip up where I can journal and hide some things. What do you think? You like that? All right, so there's one. All right, the second one, I'm going to, actually, let's go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down right now while I have it here. I'm just going to put it right in my traveler's notebook. All right. Awesome. Okay. So let's take a look at how else we might use this. So I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper out of my bin. All right. Okay, so I have this that I've really been wanting to use. I just think it's really cool. but I need to ink up the edges a little. So I'm going to use my tea dye. I'm just going to ink up the edges. Thank you. Lace at the top. So Leslie wants me to add some lace at the top. So Leslie, I'll go back and grab some lace in just a minute after we go ahead and work on this piece. So I really like this little card. I'm not sure how I'm going to add it, whether I want it to be a flip out like this. We could add some washi tape, or I could just attach it in here. But I think a little postage stamp would be cute. Where's my little brown postage stamp? See, there I go. I've got all kinds of junk all over. Okay, here we go. So I'm thinking this little postage stamp would be cute to do this little layer, but it also needs some color or something behind it. So I'm actually using this piece. It's a piece of scrapbook paper that I've decided to just cut up and make ephemera pieces out of it. So that's a really cheap way to make ephemera if you can find a collaged scrapbook paper. I don't know. What do you think? I was originally thinking like this and giving it a little bit of a tab. And then maybe putting the stamp down here. What do you think? Or we could layer on top. Let's see. I think I like it in the back. Sherry, are you saying yes to this, that you like it like this? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just add some of my glue. I'm going to make the executive decision to add a pop of color right there. Okay. And then I want to add this little postage stamp. Let's see, where do I want it? I think I want it down here. Now, the question is, do we want something behind it? Or, let me grab some lace. You know what? I have some lace right here on my workspace somewhere. Let's see here. All right. Now I think I'm just going to layer this right down here. And so here we go. We've made another embellishment. So I can put it in a book like this and have it flip out. We could attach it on the top. It could flip up. But there's an embellishment. And lace. Someone wanted me to add lace up here. So let me grab a piece of lace. What do you think? All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add this lace. Actually, I think I'm going to add it right here. And so we're just continuing to collage. Let's see if you can see that very well. We're just continuing to collage. If I wanted to, I could add another piece over. I have this really cute So I can get completely out of control with embellishments. I'm not sure about you ladies, but I can just keep going and going and going. Look at that. What do you think? So I hope everybody likes that. It's just quick, easy. Okay, they want a button. They want a button. All right, getting my little button dish out. What color button do you want, ladies? What color button? You want a white button? Let's see if we can find. The fabric is, it's actually like it looks red in the picture, but it's a very, like a dark coral. So it's kind of like that. You like that? Sherry says green. I'm going to pull out the green and the, let's see if I can find, okay, I'm going to lay a green one down. Oh, I kind of like that green. All right. Sherry, I'm going to go with your suggestion. I'm going to go with green on this one. All right, and I'm using Glossy Accents. It adheres buttons really well, but it does go through the fabric quite a bit. So you need to be careful about, and of course it is clogged up, how much Glossy Accents you actually put on. All right. I'm going to put, okay. This button, ladies, is from an Amish store. I don't know if you can see it. And I got it years ago at an Amish store. So there we go. So here is, put a little Glossy Accents under here too, just to make sure that sticks down. So here is the first embellishment. Isn't that cute? Here's our second one. This one still needs something on here. Let's see. What do you think? All right. I'm thinking more at the top. More color. I agree. It definitely needs more color. It needs something in here. It's too black and white here. You know what? How about some washi tape? I have all kinds of washi tape. All right, let me see here. I have that washi tape. I have, let's see. Oh, this might be cool. It has numbers on it, which kind of goes along with all right. Nope, I don't like that there. It's got to come down. You know, I apologize, guys. It sometimes takes me a while to figure out what I actually want. Yeah, I'm not liking that washi tape. You like the tape, Leslie? Can't figure out where to put it. Let me try it again. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to go like this and leave the rough edge over here. And have to find my card so that I can rip the tape. I'm sure you all know this little trick, but if you want straight washi tape, just put a card there and rip it. And so I like that. I think that turned out cute. And definitely going to tape it down. I think I'm going to tape it down over here though. No, let me do it like this. So let's see what happens when I do this. So if you haven't checked out, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. If you're liking this video, please give me a thumbs up. I am launching a brand new collection. It's called Super Cute Creations, Super Cute Junk Journal Collection. And I'm getting ready to launch this kit. The kit is called Vintage Twist, and it is going to be available April 5th. Anybody who purchases now, look at, I love that, you guys. What do you think? Anybody who purchases, I have a pre-order starting tomorrow. Anybody who purchases right away will get a special handmade item in your package from me. Oh, Leslie, thank you so much for already subscribing. I really do appreciate that. You know what else I'm going to do? I just thought of this. I am going to take this lace and I'm going to staple a little piece of lace at the top like this. I'll make a little tab. Oh, and here I go. I can't, if I can get my fingers to work. You know what? I'm going to take it off of here. Anybody else create and then decide they want to add something when it's really too late, but you do it anyway? Yeah, that's me. Do it all the time. All right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to make, if I can get my fingers to work, a little fabric tag. There we go. Well, you guys, I can't get my fingers to work, so I guess I need to put a little bit of glue on here so I can get it to stick down first. I thought I could do it without, but I can't. There we go. All right. Perfect. There we go. And now we have this cute little flip out with a little tab. So those are just a couple of ways that you can use fabric bits. You don't need a lot of fabric. Sherry, thank you for subscribing. All right. Any questions about anything that I did tonight? I'm hoping that you all liked it. I hope that this was worth your time watching tonight. Hey, I think I'm going to add that button up there. Look, see, I can't stop. I told you, completely out of control. This is why I go in my craft room and I'm only going to spend just a few minutes and then I end up in there for hours and hours and hours. All right. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And I hope if you're interested in one of my kits, I'll just briefly show you a quick sneak peek of what this kit looks like. The kit's so you get all of these items, and I'm featuring 2 shops in my kit. Everything in here, you get all of these embellishment kits. I'm featuring calico collage and also prairie rose laces. They have created sampler packs, and each kit purchased will get 2 private videos that you will get a link to. The kits are $45 and they ship anywhere in the US. So if you're interested, just get a hold of me. If not, continue to follow me. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.